the black man in America has been completely taken over. He has been psychologically under too much pressure to the point where his psyche has been scarred so much to the point where he is not able to retrieve his blackness. He has been under so much systematic abuse to the point where his the fear that these abusers have pressed onto him have refused his blackness. And as a result of the refusal of the black man has been forced to take a sense of of programming, a particular programming from America, which involves instilling with him a sense of false belief, of false hope, of false promise that his state of being black is not good enough, and that he must devote his time and the remainder of his life to the white cause, even though covertly amongst the white people they are very well aware that this black man is still a black man. He is just one who is not able to control himself, and therefore he will be taken under captivity. And sadly, this is the state that you will find a good majority of black people within the Western Hemisphere in today, where they have surrendered every ounce of being black. And not only have they surrendered themselves, but they are beginning to make surrenders within the black community by seeking to exploit black people, their own fellow brothers and sisters in stores where perhaps the white people have put them in places of white employment. These black people will exploit other black people for the approval and for the pat on the head by other whites for doing the job that perhaps they do not have the energy or capability to do so. And therefore they are very well aware that the only way to take down the black man who knows himself is to use his own people against him. The black man is void of the fact that he is even, this particular black person is void of the fact that he is black. He is afraid to even be associated with the color black. You won't find any sense of blackness within his ability to comprehend logic. If you told him he was black, he would scream and he would run all the way to his white colleague or his white friend. He has no sense of grounding to be black. It is very important within the black community that you understand that this conditioning exists, because sadly, not only has this black person taken down their self, but this particular black person continues to work within the black community and secretly deploys the whitewashed thinking into black-minded people, trying to convince them that their blackness is not good enough and that they need to form some sort of change or redirect a compass which will provide them with hopes that one day the white people will turn around from their hundreds of years of wealth and capital gain and actually compensate for this black man only. If you don't know sarcasm as I speak, please consider it. So the black people, being aware of this black man, need to understand that should this black man refuse his blackness, please let him walk away. We don't have energy to deal with these types of black people. These types of black people work integral to the black community and teach our black youth the wrong things on TV. They teach our black youth the wrong things about our black women. These black youth teach our black communities and our black culture everything that could ever be wrong about being black. Rather than teaching us anything that could ever be right about being black. And if you're not careful, this black man will go through any extent possible to show you his disdain, his despise for black people, by going as far as taking down the role of a black man, by calling the whites authorities on his own black brethren by being white-minded and joining the white populations and practicing white tactics on the black man, and ultimately scrutinizing the black man as if the black man hasn't already experienced enough disrespect as it currently stands. These particular black people are a problem. They're a problem for us. They're clearly not accepted by whites, but for some reason they have convinced themselves that their white-minded thinking and their white voice, along with their white-washed persona, has been able to bring a sense of justice towards the struggle that perhaps deep down inside they faced throughout the abuse in their childhood. And it is only until that struggle or that remains becomes unidentified that you will find that many black people are faced with this black man, because for as long as he has black heritage and he has black skin, he represents the black culture and he represents the black community. As a matter of fact, it was the white man who took this black man and placed him within a particular position of that a white person would be placed into, and the only reason that white person placed him in that position was to pursue his false belief and his false portrayal of the black man, to degrade the role of the black man and to remind the black man of the power that white people claim to have over the remainder of our community. And it is important to bring a sense of clarity that I can assure you, these black people rarely turn the book around. I find that unless they are truly under pressure to the point where the only thing that can save them is the only thing they are, which is being a black person, that they are willing to go down for the black man, that they will take anything that the white man offers them, if it means taking down another brother or another sister, if it means humiliating another brother or another sister, if it means denying another brother or another sister. And this is the conditioning that this black man has been completely taken away from everything. It's scary when you point it like this, but it is nothing more than the blatant truth that you have black people who wear black skin and are unaware of it. You have black people who have black heritage but try their absolute best to strip it off of them in order to even try to squeeze in with the white people. You have black people who put on a quote-unquote white voice in order to try and code switch. And sadly, these black people have set on an example for the black community being put in positions of power, and sadly claim that they are speaking on behalf of the hope and the better of the future by mingling with whites, by giving white people appraisal for the hostility that they have proposed towards black people, by presenting the false beliefs to black people, and by, most importantly, not even acknowledging a black person. The word black does not even exist within this particular person. Just like the white person, they have voided black. They have completely eradicated black. And anytime should they see anybody behaving as black, they will undergo the systematic procedure that white authorities have enforced them to do, which is call that black man out by any means possible and look for anything in the book to scrutinize him, whether that is holding a small gram of substance, or whether that is even a minor bit of alcohol in his system. There will always be a method in which this person will covertly sneak behind the black man's back, knowing that he can work from the black system within, and he will devastate the black community. He will take down the black community, and he will propose a prolonged threat for as long as he is deceived by his white position of power and his white position of authority. It is important, once again, that you know the best way to deal with this black person is to leave him be and let him know that whatever he thinks he is doing to the black community, he is doing in his mind. He is not doing it to us, and he will never do anything to a strong, firm black man who is proud in himself. So therefore, you let him solve his insecurities and you solve your own problems within your own integrated communities.